I absolutely love this. This is a great decision. Because, for a moment, I did think that, you know what, based on what Messi has done, how consistent he's been, maybe they should retire the number 10 jersey. I think that they should. But when I just think about it, that would be a horrible thing to do for Barcelona because you see, this isn't like basketball. Because, like in basketball, they retire jerseys all the time and so forth. And also in basketball, you've got like 23, 24. You have like a lot more jerseys. So like the jersey numbers in basketball is not that much of a big thing. In football, it's huge. It's massive. Like 7 is a big deal. 8 is a big deal. 9 is a big deal. Your 5 is a big deal. 1 obviously a big deal. Number 10 is a massive deal. Shirt numbers really matter. Shirt numbers really matter. But I said to myself that you have to move on. Messi is definitely the greatest player that Barcelona have had based on just how consistent he's been and so forth. But even so, you have to move on. And even with Messi's greatness and so forth, I still prefer Ronaldinho. And many people support Barcelona because of Ronaldinho. So even if Messi has been more consistent and he has achieved more for Barcelona than Ronaldinho is still held in a lot of people's hearts a lot more fondly than what Messi did. Just even if he was just amazing for 2-3 years, those 2-3 years is what made a lot of people support Barcelona. And Ronaldinho single-handedly put Barca on the map without Iniesta, without Xavi, without Guardiola, without all those players, single-handedly put these guys on the map. Of course, with Eto. So for me, for Ansu Fati ain't going to be Messi. There'll never be a player as consistent as Messi. That's not going to happen. But Ansu Fati, you're now going to make your own legacy. Like Dino was not as consistent as Messi, but Dino, in his own rights, has left his legacy based on what he did. Based on what he did, people still respect him to this day, even if it was just for a short period of time. So for Fati, this isn't about stepping into Messi's shoes. Rivaldo did his thing. Dino did his thing. Messi did his thing. Now for Fati, you just have to be the best you. You're not the new Messi. You're not the new Dino. You're not the new Rivaldo. You just have to be the best you. And people, because someone said to Twitter, what about Maradona, the retired Maradona's jersey at Napoli? Do you know what Maradona did? Maradona went to Napoli and led them to 2 league titles. These are still the only 2 league titles that they have won in their entire history. So how are you comparing this? There is no comparison. There is absolutely no comparison. Maradona went there and led them to their only 2 league freaking titles. There's no comparison. So guys, come on. No, for me, I think this is great. It's amazing. And I think that for Ansu Fati, it's because right now, because see, this on a psychological tip is like, Messi, we thank you for what you've done. What you've done is amazing and so forth. You are now in the past. It's about the future. Guys, I'm all about the future. I want to see Fati. I want to see Mbappe. I want to see João Felix. I want to see what Foden does. I'm all about, let's think about the future because these guys are in the past. And we respect them in the past. We respect what they've done, but time moves. Time waits for nobody. And things change and things must move on. The worst thing to do in life is to stay in the past. Like, oh, it was so great. It was so amazing. Oh, nobody will ever be good. Oh, shut up. Respect what he's done. You'll never do what he did in his legacy, but you can make your own legacy in your own right. So for Fati, good luck to you, bro. Like that vid, subscribe, one love.